If you want to ruin your music career, I'm going to show you the fastest way to do it. I'm Justin. I run Cosmic Academy. We're an artist development program, and we've been around now for over 10 years. And over those 10 years, we've worked with 900 incredible artists and music producers. We only care about one thing at our school, and that is results. Our students, they get them. They sign to the biggest labels like Defected, Anjuna, Monstercat, Spinnin. They play the coolest shows in the world like Ultra, Tomorrowland. We said 4 students play EDC. And we do our best to make sure our students don't ruin their careers. But if you want to ruin your career, here's a few key steps in getting there really fast. We're going to have some fun, so let's dive in. Step 1 in ruining your career, fake it till you make it. Buying fake fans, buying fake followers, using bots. It's a great way to ruin your career. It's 2025. We all know when someone has like 1 million followers, but their posts only get like 2 likes, there's something wrong. Or you look at their Spotify. They have 10 million plays on their song, but they only have 2 monthly listeners. Or you check their locations for their listeners. You can do that at the bottom. You click on their bio, and it says 100,000 listeners, but they're from some ridiculous location, like they're all from Antarctica. I can promise you, with 100% certainty, that it's better to have 500 real fans, real fans that love you, real fans that are engaged with you, than it is to have 50,000 fake ones. Everyone knows it's fake. We all know it's paid for, and it's not fooling anyone. Not only that, but it's going to hurt your potential future engagement, your potential ability to gain newer fans. When accounts have so many fakes, the algorithm is never going to see the interactions, never going to see the engagement, so it won't push it out to new real people. So essentially, you're ruining your accounts forever. Step 2 in ruining your career, chase and copy what you hear. If you want to be the next John Summit, I guess you should just copy John Summit. If you want to be the next Millennium, just copy Millennium. You do realize that when you send your song to Defected and you say, hey, my sound, it's just like John Summit, they're sitting there and they're like, we already got one of those. If we want more John Summit, we'll sign more of his music. And why would they sign you? People want new shit. Labels want something fresh. Fans want something new. If you're just copying and chasing, people already have that thing. Whoever you're copying, they have the original. And if you're chasing the hot sound, by the time you get there, that hot sound is already over and done with. Every artist that you like was once an original, and they did not get there by chasing or copying. Step 3 in ruining your career. Don't put yourself out there and don't market your music. You can just assume that when you make a song in your DAW, that those sounds get magically, telepathically downloaded into people's brains. Like I wake up in the morning and your song is blasting in my head in the shower. Side note, that would be actually pretty fucking sick. Like that's a great premise for a movie. So I'm going to write that down. Obviously, marketing matters. Obviously, you need to put your stuff out there. No one gets like discovered anymore. There's no talent scout looking for you. So if you want to ruin your career, then tell yourself that you don't have to market. Assume that you never have to put yourself out there. You can tell yourself and lie to yourself that people are just going to find you or your stuff is going to just be heard and downloaded into their brains. Step 4 in ruining your career, closing yourself off and trying to do it alone. If you really want to ruin your career, you should definitely not work with people. Just work by yourself. Just silo yourself from every potential collaborator. Silo yourself from different communities. Even though every artist that you love has worked with teams of people, maybe you're different, right? Maybe you're like the 1 out of 1 million that just refuses to work with other folks. And you're the one that ends up making it that way. Or you could embrace community. If you talk to any of the students at our program at Cosmic Academy, they will tell you that community is the most important thing. There's a reason why our premium program is sold out 5-6 months in advance. I like to think that Cosmic Academy, the production stuff we teach is really great in the classes. I think what we teach on the branding side, those classes are great too. But the community is truly why our students get incredible results. By the way, if you're realizing that doing this all by yourself, all on your own, is just not working out, we're always looking for great students to work with. You can apply to our program. I'll leave a link below in the comments. Step number 5 in ruining your career, treat this like a party instead of a career. If you DJ, do it very drunk. If you're networking, you should probably just be wasted and vomit on the A&R. That's a good first impression. So if you really want to ruin your career, then just pretend that this is a party. When I was a talent buyer, people would often come to me at my shows to pitch me, and they'd be hammered. They'd be sweating bullets. They'd have like Molly breath. They're just reeking of alcohol and bad decisions. Is that the kind of person that I want to book? Is that the person that I want to work with? This is a business for a lot of us. This is our profession. We take it professionally. So if you're really trying to ruin your career, then just treat it like a party. Step 6 in ruining your career, just stop learning and start delegating. There's no need to learn. You can just get someone to do it for you. Why learn production, right? You could just hire ghost producers. Why even learn the full process of production? Hire people to finish your songs. Or you can just assume that you never have to get better, that like everyone else around you that you're competing with, they're also gonna stay at your level. And of course, that is not true. Doing those things will hurt your career. You need to keep learning. It's fine to go get a team one day, but you should learn how to do it yourself first. Now, there's that old saying, yeah, you can buy a fish. You can also learn how to fish. You should learn how to fish. And then once you learn this stuff and you're super successful and you have the money, then sure, go delegate, go build a team. But starting out, no. It's going to ruin your path. Next step, don't finish music. If you really want to ruin your career, just don't finish songs. Just have 500 terabytes of unfinished tracks, hard drives just scattered around your apartment. Last year, our students signed 447 records. And you know how they did it? By not finishing music. Yep, they sent unfinished songs to labels, and the labels just took these unfinished songs. Obviously, I'm kidding around. Make no mistake, the music is the most important thing. And you need to finish way more music than you realize. If your goal is to sign maybe 5 records a year, then you might need to finish 20 songs or 50 songs, because some will get rejected, some you won't like. And when you see music being put out by an artist that you like, realize that they have 20 times more finished songs that just don't make it to the public. It's a great way to ruin your career. Just stop finishing music. Next step to ruining your music career, have a massive ego. Yes, if you want to ruin your career, you can just have the biggest ego. Throw a temper tantrum based on how big or small your name is on the flyer. Freak out about whose name is first on the song. Only talk to people bigger than you. Don't talk to anyone smaller than you. That's a great way to ruin your career. One thing that I've learned from some of the most successful artists, they have no ego. We were having coffee with David Guetta at his house, and I remember asking him, I was like, David, why'd you invite us over for coffee? And we're honored, but we're like a production school, why are we here? And he literally said this, he said, I have no ego, and I'm always trying to learn more. That's David fucking Guetta. He's been doing this for 30 years at the top level, but that's how you get there. So if you're not interested in ruining your career and need help in any of the areas that we discussed, I'm gonna let the algorithm suggest a video for you to watch next. The algorithm knows you better than we do, so go watch this one next, and we'll see you in there.